Alexis. Today we are deep cleaning my apartment. Welcome back to my channel, guys, or if you're new, it's nice to meet you and I'm so glad you're here. We hit 200 subscribers. I think as I'm making it now, we're at like 290, almost 300 subscribers. I'm just so happy, and I just want to take a moment to thank you guys for subscribing and being on this journey with me. In case this is your first time seeing my face or a video of mine, I just moved out here to LA, and this is my first ever apartment that I'm living in post-grad after moving out with my parents. We're learning and we're adulting. With that, I've had a busy month and my room needs a deep clean. It's not a huge mess, but I haven't done like actual detailed nice clean and getting my room together in a bit. My desk has like a few things that are kind of like piling on from a bunch of trips and things that I've been doing recently. And then I need some serious vacuuming. I want to clean my bathroom. That's what we're going to do today. I just stopped work like maybe an hour ago. It is 5 p.m. now, honestly getting a later start than I wanted to, but I would really love to get all of the deep cleaning done today and not have to worry about it anymore. In terms of things I need to do today, I need to wash, dry, and fold my laundry. Honestly, I have a lot of laundry. It might take a couple loads. I want to completely clean my bathroom, vacuum the floors, and just give that a good clean and everything. I also need to clean the floors in the living room because it's my turn on our little chore wheel. So there's a lot to do. Let's start off by putting my laundry into the wash. Okay, now that I've thrown in my first load of laundry, I also have the second load of laundry that is going to be my bed sheets and towels and stuff as its own load. I'm gonna wait for that to finish up. Now I'm gonna just handle the stuff that's in the living room. Okay, we're in my living room now, and the first quick thing I want to do is Ryan got me these flowers a couple weeks ago on our little date night, but they are so dead. I'm terrible at taking care of plants. It's awful. I feel terrible, but it's also been like a couple weeks now, and so I'm just gonna toss these out. He also bought me this vase, so we'll have the vase for other plants and stuff in case, but I think it's time for these flowers to go. They're gorgeous, and I'll show you a picture of what they look like, but now they're all wilted. I can't take care of plants, and it's so bad. Throwing out the flowers ended up being a lot messier than I thought, and I was like vacuuming up the bit of flowers that kind of like wilted off the bouquet, and the vacuum died. And I have 2 vacuums and they're both dead and they're both charging. So instead I'm trying to figure out what I can do without having 2 like really major cleaning supplies that I kind of need to get started. I'm gonna start off by just putting away some of the stuff that's sitting out on my desk. It's really not much, but I have these 3 tote bags that are sitting on top of my desk right now, and they're filled with goodies that I've picked up and stuff. So I'm just gonna find a home for everything. But I'll give you kind of a little haul of the stuff that I've picked up so far, because honestly, they're kind of fun. Not in any particular order, but DoorDash was doing a pop-up on Sunset, and it was like this giant DoorDash bag in the middle of the street, and they were giving out goodie bags to everyone. So I have a little water fan here and some stickers. So not too much to put away, but those 2 items are stuff I got. It also came with like cookies, which are sitting in my fridge right now. All of my tote bags go into my closet. So actually showing you what I got is good because I can empty out the bags while I'm cleaning up. This next tote bag is from the Teen Vogue Summit that I attended, which I mentioned earlier, but this tote bag was from Clinique because they were doing a little pop-up there. Clinique had this like pop-up going on where you scanned your face with like their AI analysis thing, and that's how they determined what your skin type was. And then they gave us all samples for a recommended skincare routine based on our skin type. I believe mine was oily combination skin, I have the Clinique All About Clean Liquid Facial Soap, and it's the oily skin formula. So that's what it looks like. And that's what it looks like. And then I also have the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm for removing makeup and stuff. So very cute, just this little box. Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And then I also have the Clinique Clarifying Lotion, which is like a exfoliator. I'm really excited to use those, especially since I have the cleanser and stuff right now, but I haven't gotten like a full like skincare regimen since being out here in LA. Like I have a lot of different skincare, but it's mainly cleansers. So it's very fun to have some new products to play with. OPI was another brand that was popping up there, and they gave all of us like this little quiz thing to figure out what kind of OPI person are you. So are you a nail care girl? Are you a press-on girl? Me. Someone who paints their nails, or are you someone who likes gel and curing? After you took that little test, you got to hear more about the products, and then everyone got a bottle of their OPI Rapid Dry, and I got it in this nude color. They had a bunch of other more fun colors like neon green and purple, but for me, I like a neutral. I didn't really want that bold color. But then the person working there also snuck me some press-ons that they weren't officially giving out, but it's this purple almond shape, which I really love, and I'm excited to use this. And this is a subtle purple, so it's not too crazy for me, and I think this will be really fun to use. Oh, I forgot one. I like forgot about this, and now it's like an extra surprise, but Clinique also gave everybody a little thing of their black honey. Everyone loves it, everyone knows it, and I'm very happy to finally have it back in my collection because the one I had melted in the sun and broke a while ago, so I'm happy to have that again. I also saved my little wristband from the event. Maybe I'll add it to like my collage wall or something like that, but all cute and fun things. Also from the Teen Vogue Summit, as soon as you walked in, you were given a little Teen Vogue tote that was also a collaboration with eBay, which was the other sponsor from the event. I got the VIP pass because I went for work, which was amazing. With the VIP pass, I got to do a meet and greet with the editors, and after the meet and greet, they gave us Alison Stoner's new memoir, Semi Well Adjusted. I'm not typically a memoir like nonfiction reader. I definitely like the fiction world a lot better, but Alison Stoner is someone who I've followed even beyond like childhood star type things, and I think they have really interesting things to say. So I think this could be an interesting read. And then also they were giving out this, the OPI Nails and Skin Cuticle Serum. It looks like this. It's really cute also. It looks like a little lip balm, and it's like has sparkles in it. So I got to try it out at the event, and it seems like a nice little thing to carry around. So I'm excited to have this as well. Okay, that was everything that I had in those tote bags. So now I'm gonna put the tote bags into my closet and find a home for all of these different things. My desk is pretty clean now. All the tote bags were sitting right here, so now they all kind of have a home, sort of. I don't really have a place for all my skincare because honestly I don't have a lot of bathroom storage. I added the little Clinique Black Honey to my makeup and the nails to here, and that's finally all cleaned up. My first load of laundry just finished, so I'm going to throw that in the dryer and then throw in the second load. We are in my bathroom now, and we're just going to be cleaning literally every surface in here. To be honest, long overdue. I feel like I'm just gonna feel much better in my space once everything is clean. Something that I'll definitely need to do, and I'll spare you from it, is obviously I have long black hair. I shed hair everywhere, so there's like hair on the ground that I have to vacuum up, but also in the drain, which I'm gonna be cleaning that out today as well. I'm gonna spare you. I'm not gonna show you that part because that's gross. I don't even want to do it. I'm not going to bring you along with me. But yeah, let's get to cleaning my bathroom. I'm kind of trying to figure out the best way to do it. I do have gloves that I wear whenever I do any cleaning, and it honestly helps so much, makes things easier to do and easier to get through. So let's just get started and get into it because I feel like this is the worst of it. Okay guys, so I finished cleaning up my sink. Because I also have mirrors on my closet, I'm also going to clean those mirrors as well. Taking a little break from the bathroom because honestly, the bathroom is the hardest part and takes the longest. And then we're gonna continue doing the bathroom some more. sink is officially done. It has all of the stuff back in its place, so the sink is 100% done. And now moving on to the shower. I'm going to do my least favorite part, which is cleaning the drain, but I'm not going to show you guys that because it's just gross. Once the shower and my tub is done, then the last thing I'm going to clean is the toilet. Earlier, I put like the toilet bowl cleaner and stuff, and so the inside toilet is fine, but it's just like the surfaces and stuff, the seat and everything. And then I think my laundry will be done soon. Actually, before I move on to the shower part, I'm gonna check on the laundry because I think it should be done. And the first load can come out of the dryer and the second load can go in the dryer. So let's go do that. Just kidding, the laundry is not done drying yet, so we're gonna continue working in here. Okay, I just finished cleaning the shower. The drain was gross. Honestly, last time I cleaned it was grosser, but it's still gross. My laundry is now actually done. So let's unload my dry laundry and move the second load into the dryer now. Guys, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm exhausted and I'm starving. I'm so hungry, I'm like getting the shakes and I still have so much to do. Let me check what time it is. It's about 8 o'clock now, so we've been going at this for 3 hours. Let me see, what else do I still have to do? That last load is in the dryer, so I just have to take it out of the dryer, fold it, but it's mainly towels and like bedding and stuff, so that isn't a lot to fold, but I just took out my clothes from the dryer. I definitely have to fold that up. My shower and my sink is done, so it's just the toilet vacuuming up the floors. That still sounds like so much though. That still sounds like a lot, guys. I don't want to do it. Oh, I don't want to do it. I'm trying to think like, do I take a break? Yes, I'm gonna do this. Okay, literally me motivating myself. Oh my god. My hair is literally like slowly falling out of its clip throughout the entire video as well. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break from cleaning the bathroom. It's just a toilet left. I just have to get it done. I know I just have to get it done, but I'm gonna put that on pause for a second and I'm gonna fold this laundry so it doesn't get wrinkly. That's gonna be my excuse. Part of me is thinking that if I'm not done by 8:30, then I might do the vacuuming tomorrow and just save myself. But I definitely want to get the toilet done and the laundry I don't want to leave sitting in a basket overnight. So, okay, let's do this, guys. I'm so beat and folding my laundry took up so much of my energy. And I originally thought I was waiting up for Ryan because we have leftovers here that I thought we were gonna eat for dinner, but he ate dinner and I missed the text. It's okay though, because I'm going to make some easy microwave mac and cheese. And I think I'm gonna eat first and then after I'll clean the toilet. Ew, I don't wanna think about those two things in the same universe, but I think I'll do that and then I'll shower and clean like literally everything off of me. I would love to be like completely clean while eating. I mean, I'm wash my hands stuff, but I'm not done yet and I need food. I need fuel. So let's go make dinner and eat, and then hopefully I have some more energy to finish cleaning my room. We'll see how I feel. I might still put off the vacuuming to tomorrow, but let's eat. Food is priority. Okay guys, I'm sitting here and I'm putting on an episode of Bachelor in Paradise. I'm way behind, I already know who wins, but I'm watching it anyway. I'm thinking that I'm probably done for today and I'm going to finish the rest after work tomorrow. Like, I'll take out that last load of laundry for the night and put that away. Guys, I'm exhausted. I worked all day and then I cleaned. I was really productive today and I think I'm at an okay stopping point. I'm gonna continue tomorrow. I'm gonna chill, watch Bachelor in Paradise, shower, finish up that last load of laundry, and then go to bed and then pick it back up tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. It's the next day and we're going to finish up cleaning up my apartment. I think in the last clip I showed you, I decided I was going to wind down for the night and push everything off to today. I actually ended up getting up and actually like cleaning my toilet last night because I just didn't want to leave the one thing in the bathroom that wasn't finished. So that's done. So today the only thing I have left to do is floors. I'm definitely grateful for my yesterday self that I don't have to do more. Work's been busy the past couple days. I'm a little bit drained, and honestly, I don't know why I got this sudden motivation after coming off of a trip. So I definitely need some do nothing time after I get my life together and get my room clean finally. So I'm going to start vacuuming the floors. This might sound like not the best way to do this, but my roommates and I, we do have like a real full-on vacuum, but I have this handheld one. I usually get down on the floor and use this handheld vacuum to just pick up any hair that is on the ground because it won't get stuck in this kind of vacuum, but it does get stuck in the big one. So it just saves myself the headache from later. And honestly, this is probably the one I just like use more frequently. I do vacuum my room and my space on a regular basis, but usually it's collecting like little spot things. So I'm gonna go use this now, and then I'll take out the big actual vacuum to do a whole clean of all of my floors and the apartment floors, because I mentioned it earlier, but floors is my chore for this week. And we are done. We have completely deep cleaned my apartment, and now my room is just like extra clean. It feels so nice. I found a spider while I was vacuuming and it was really scary, but I have a clean room now, and I can be happy about that. Now I'm gonna literally try to just do nothing for the rest of the week so I can recover from all the traveling I've been doing, get ready for more visitors to come next week, which I'm super excited about. I'll have a clean room for them to visit. So thank you so much for watching this video and deep cleaning my apartment with me. These kinds of videos definitely motivate me to get these types of things done that I wouldn't normally want to do. So thank you for helping me get my chores done. I know my channel previously has like a lot of different travel vlogs, and it kind of seems like it's always like an occasion. So I'm enjoying the fact that this is kind of just a regular schmegular video of my regular schmegular life. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos, because I'll probably start doing a bit more of these. I still have like trips and fun things, but this is honestly just like my regular day-to-day that I'm also excited to share with you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.